My boyfriend's a fitness coach, and today he's going to be rating my glute day routine. You ready to get some honest feedback?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I always start off my glute days with a hip thrust movement, so I'm curious what you think.
No, the hip thrust is a great exercise. Honestly, it's one of my favorite compounds for the glutes. Say widen out our base here. Yeah, more.
like
Go
I'm
as wide
pretty
as you
wide.
possibly can. The wider that we go, we get a little bit more of that glute meat as well too. But I agree, this is a great exercise to start out with for a main compound movement.
My second movement is another compound movement, so I will do the RDL, which is one of my favorites.
No, the RDL is also another great compound exercise. Really targets the glutes and hamstrings. Focusing on trying to get a little bit wider of a stance for the RDL if we want more glute focus.
Apparently I don't go wide enough.
Good job.
For my third exercise, I usually like to isolate the glute, so I like to do heel elevated reverse lunges.
I enjoy this exercise a lot. It's definitely a good auxiliary movement to have on a glute day. The focus is making sure that we're reaching that leg back so that way we can activate more of that bottom glute. I would say reach back a little bit further and then a little bit more of a forward lean. Yes, there we go. And then drive through. I would rate that a solid 8.5 out of 10.
For my fourth exercise, I like to do kickbacks. Again, I like the isolated movements after doing my compound movements. Nervous for my form check.
The big thing is making sure that we bring in that knee all the way to that chest, getting that full stretch of the glute before we go ahead and kick that back. But again, it's a very good auxiliary exercise to add to our glute day routine, isolating both sides.
So higher up on the knee?
Higher up on the knee, that way you get more of a stretch on the glute on the way in, and then you get the contraction on the way out. I would say, again, this is probably a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. Definitely a great one to have mid to end of the workout.
While I'm here, I also like to do single leg raises.
Yeah,
but let me know if I'm doing that right.
With the abduction exercises, you gotta think of more of your knee than your foot. So think about driving the knee out to the side and then really thinking about nice, strong on the way out and then nice and slow on the way in to really focus more on that glute medius muscle. But yeah, combining these two together is a great move.
Usually by this point I am dead, so I'll make my way onto a machine and do abductors. Get those outer hips again. I'll do like a drop set or a pulse set.
And pulse sets and drop sets are another great way of incorporating progressive overload. Yeah, that's gonna burn.
I'll be sore. Overall, what do you think of my glute day, coach?
I think it's pretty solid, but I think overall I'd probably rate this at probably a 9 out of 10.
Okay, I'll take it.